to present the 102nd Grey Cup to the Calgary Stampeders.
Yeah, the Calgary Stampeders bring home the Grey Cup today, and they don't care that it's broken again. When Stamps linebacker Juwan Simpson last night hoisted the cup above his head, the actual cup parts started to split from its base. You can kind of see it shaking in the video here on top. This is the 6th time, by the way, since 1978 that the Grey Cup trophy has been broken during Grey Cup celebrations. Yeah, good morning. The Stamps are champions, winning 20-16, but it came down to the wire last night. With less than 1 minute on the clock, the Stamps are forced to punt. Rene Paredes punting. Rob Maber was knocked out of the game with an injury. The punt returned by Brandon Banks all the way to the end zone. Fans are stunned, but there is a penalty on the play. That penalty against Hamilton, an illegal block. You see it circle wiped here. A couple of plays later, the Stamps win, thrilling fans.
First half, I was excited beyond belief, but second half came, and that's when the sports fan came in. I was like, come on, Stamps, you can do it. But we won in the end, so made an exciting game, so can't ask for anything much more here today.
Extremely stressful. Yeah, it was a tense. The last 5 minutes was extremely tense, so happy they pulled it off.
Definitely a little nervous, but still had faith, still believed that they could do it, so it was great to see them win.
The Grey Cup champion Stampeders returning to McMahon Stadium this morning, 11:45, just before the lunch hour. They would love to have fans there greeting them as they get off the team bus with the Grey Cup. A rally is in the works for our champion Stampeders. It's now 7:35. City Council resuming budget deliberations this morning. On tap whether that 4.7% property tax increase proposed will stand as is or possibly go up. The mayor and city councilors are going through the budget line by line right now, looking for places to cut. Despite attempts to try to find savings, council has not yet been able to lower the proposed tax increase. Right now, the tax increase, along with other user fee hikes in the budget, means the average Calgary homeowner, if this is approved, will pay an extra $200 more per year in the next 4 years. City Council expects to wrap up budget deliberations this week. A University of Alberta team that crowdfunded the money they needed to launch a satellite is now hoping to raise enough cash to actually build the device. The Alberta Sat Group says it will try to raise as much money as possible tomorrow, and that an anonymous donor has promised to match the amount up to $50,000. The X-Alta 1 satellite, you can see a model of it here, will study the lower atmosphere and the effects and mechanics of space weather. It'll fly as part of an international swarm satellite mission involving 50 cube satellites that will launch from Brazil in 2016. Now, you can become involved by going to ualberta.useed.net. Time to focus on business. Calgary-based WestJet making headlines this morning. Richard Southern joining us now. Richard, WestJet is out with another holiday video.
And I know you remember the one from last year, Ted. Went viral, got some 36 million views on that video last year, whereby WestJet put a stand in 2 Canadian airports. There was a video screen, and people talked to Santa, gave them their wish list, and when they landed, WestJet had the presents ready to go for them. It was a big success, and now WestJet back with a new video this year. Same concept, but they brought their Santa kiosk to a small community in the Dominican Republic, and people who lived there went up and asked for things. One girl wanted a dollhouse. Another man wanted a horse to provide for his family. WestJet went out, bought the items locally, held a big beach party the next day, and surprised everyone with the gifts. It's another feel-good bit of advertising for WestJet, one that they hope will go viral. This is what companies are after right now. Videos like this that go viral makes advertising a lot cheaper. WestJet stock has been doing better as of late as the price for oil has pulled back. All right, meantime, it's that burning question we all want to know. What does 3 geese a laying cost this year? PNC Financial out with its annual list of what the items in the 12 days of Christmas Carol cost. We have a list here. The partridge sells for about $20, $5 more than last year. A mature pear tree goes for $188. 3 turtle doves for $125. 6 geese a laying cost you $360 this year. All told, if you buy the complete set of gifts in the song, it'll set you back $27,673. Meantime, a German engineering company is out with what they say is the elevator of the future. Get a load of this. It does away with winches and cables. It uses magnets so they can put several elevator cars in the same shaft. The cars can move horizontally as well as vertically. What this means, they say, for passengers, that you'll only have to wait about 15 minutes or 15 seconds tops for your elevator. So really speeding things up as far as waiting for that elevator. A survey found that office workers spend about 5 years of their lifetime on average in an elevator. Real quickly, the price of oil just within the last few minutes turning around. It is heading higher for the first time in a while, rising from a 5-year low. Not helping Bay Street, though, the TSX lower at the open. Ted, I want you to know I was rooting for the Stamps last night. I'm so happy for Calgary. Go Stamps.
All right, good stuff. Thanks, Richard. We'll take any support we can get. Good stuff. Thanks, Richard. 5 years office workers spend on average in an elevator during their lifetime. Hard to believe. Richard Southern reporting this morning. You can hear Richard, by the way, on 660 News at 26 and 56 after the hour.
BT's Market Report is brought to you by RRP, specializing in engineering, procurement, and construction management. Rapid Response Project, where every project matters.
And that's your news to 7:39, about -8, -9 right now at the airport. Heading back to Tara Sloan.